all we do is cars here, and that's, pretty much all we do. But every now and then, we have a problem where we need to call a professional. Hi, I'm Snow, and this is Gas and Go. So first of all, James, thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Danny Boy, who's usually behind the camera, hooked us up. And what's the name of your business, James?
Beck's Autoglass.
Beck's Autoglass. Wah, 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 wah. So we were on the way to LA, Eddie B and I, and we catch a rock perfectly on the edge of the windshield, and it goes across all the way around and down, and now it's starting to go down. So luckily, Danny Boy was in the car with us, and Danny Boy hooked us up with James.
Absolutely.
All right, Beck's Autoglass. Tell me a little bit about your company. How long you been around? What do you do?
So I've been doing glass since probably about 04, right out of high school.
Okay, wow. So that's like 20 years,
Yeah,
dude.
a little bit. And then
all right, I'm feeling more comfortable about the enterprise now. Okay.
Went on my own about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I've been doing it for so long. I was like, you know what? I got to go ahead and take it, see if I can go on my own.
Yeah.
My wife retired from the Navy.
Okay.
So we decided to settle down the roots here.
Tell her thank you for her service.
Absolutely, we'll do.
Appreciate
And
that.
yourself
Okay.
also. I appreciate that. So it's one of those things. Is I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
Figured I'd take a shot, and luckily been blessed with a lot of good people.
Yeah.
Danny Boy, and in general, and been able to help people out wherever I can.
All right. Well, hey, so what we're going to do is we're going to monitor this process here and watch a master tech in action. So, all right. and since we don't have one of those, James is going to help us.
Yes.
So, James, what are you doing here?
So I'm about to remove the wipers, and with these Fords, what happens if you don't have the car on, the wipers kind of free flow, and you want to lock the motor, because what happens is if you don't have it locked and put these back on, they're out of sync. So what they'll do is they'll start kind of jumping over each other, hitting the side of your car, all kinds of bad stuff, especially in the middle of a rainstorm.
I know there's a whole lot going on the windshield. So what are you doing now?
So I'm taking this is the rearview mirror, the cover area. This is how you got to take all these little covers off so you can get to the rearview mirror and the rain sensor and everything like that. There's nothing under here that mess up, is there?
Nope.
No. There we go. Sweet.
Easy work.
Yep. Rearview mirror just twists off. Just like that.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then here's your rain sensor. And this is actually it's like a defroster for your camera area. So what it does is it makes sure that this doesn't get condensation and everything in the view of your camera here.
Nice.
Yeah. And I don't unplug this, because this way, if you unplug the camera, it resets the system and does everything like that. Keep it plugged in. Car doesn't know the ladder that you
That it was ever out of there.
Yep, that was ever out of there.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So this right here is going to be what's cutting out your windshield. I'm putting a line all the way around the windshield. This avoids having metal knives, anything that can chip your paint,
Right.
mess up anything like that. That way, on both ends, good quality install, and the customer's happy. The car's not all messed up from the installation.
So you avoid any scratches or nicks or anything to the painted area, and this one little gizmo does all that. Cool. Right, so here's the process. And so you just crank that arm, and it pulls like a fishing reel, just pulls the cable right through and cut the seal off the windshield.
Yep, that's it.
I can see the windshield's moving, so it's coming out.
Yep. And then we put this protector right here, so that way it doesn't mess up your dashboard. Might catch a snag or something like that.
Yeah. Well, and I can see the arm is coming across as you crank it.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like that.
You can see it moving across.
There we go.
That sounded scary.
No, so what it is from the factory they put plastic stops in the windshield, like two little feet.
Yeah.
And what that pop was me breaking the plastic tab.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a little sketchy if you don't know what you're dealing with.
Well, I think you know what you're doing because you told me before it happened. You said there's going to be a pop.
There's that tab I was telling you about.
Oh, yep. There it is. And just like that, the windshield is loose.
All she wrote.
Now, I know what you guys are thinking at home, and you're thinking, man, that was easy. Yeah, it was. It was easy for a trained professional. Try to do that at home and see how easy it is. All right, so what's this stage of the process?
So now we got the old urethane cleaned up, cut down, ready to go. So it's a nice even surface. That way, when you go to put the glue in, there's not a lot of bumps and humps and everything like that to cause water leaks and stuff like that. Now we're gonna apply the urethane. It's about a 7-minute working time once I apply it to the car. This means that I can set the glass in, move the glass accordingly, get my gaps right, you know, and everything like that, and then go from there.
All right, let's do it. So now we're at the placing the windshield part.
The fun part. Put the tape down just to make sure while I'm working on one side, the other side doesn't
move.
Around on me.
And
And just like that, she's in her new home, ready to rock and roll. Now we just gotta put the cowling back on, the wiper blades, cycle them, make sure they're good to go, and you're ready to rock and roll.
Well, you made that look easy, brother.
Try to. All right, we're good to go. Put the wipers, the cowling and everything back on. Cycle the wipers, as you can see the lines and everything like that. That shows where the wipers ended up. And we're good to go. We're not hitting the body. And ready to rock and roll on the next rainstorm. So probably the drizzle that'll come in tomorrow morning will probably be the closest thing to it.
All right. Hey, thanks again. So if you guys need help, there it is. Beck's Auto Glass.